So, but Ethan, it's always a great cause, and these
That
kids are amazing.
And that young man is quite accomplished for such a young age. Well, be prepared as we go through the night tonight for intense downpours and also a few thunderstorms thrown in the mix, along with some gusty winds at times. We're talking wind gusts in excess of 40 miles per hour. And once we see that, that has the potential to cause some power outages, bring some tree limbs down. And I do expect for most of the valley, the flood threat is low, but a few areas could pick up possibly upwards of an inch or so, if not more, and that could lead to some localized street flooding. We do have the rain coming down right now on our Lebanon Skycam and a few isolated thunderstorms moving through Lebanon County right now. Still mild out there. We're at 64 degrees. Notice the winds, though, are starting to gust greater than 20 miles per hour. You can see that rain coming down in parts of Lancaster County, much of Lebanon County, now into Berks County, where we're picking up some thunder and lightning just to the south there of Redding. Also, some heavier rain bands back towards Bedford. It has been a rough night for parts of Allegheny County and over into Washington County, where they have a flash flood emergency just to the south there of Pittsburgh, where some areas have picked up 4 inches of rain, leading to some water rescues. And you can see that intense rainfall extending off down to the south. So this whole blue shade, those are flash flood warnings that are currently in effect for areas along and just to the west there of the I-79 corridor. Now, the good news is, as this whole line works its way to the east, it is going to weaken some, but we're still going to see rounds of rain and embedded thunderstorms as we head through the night. So strong gusts as well. Temperatures holding in the 50s. It's an impact night out there. Weather will slowly improve through the day tomorrow. We'll see the showers tapering off during the morning rush hour, but it is going to be windy out there, mild and damp with temperatures near 60 degrees. May see some peaks of sunshine during the afternoon, but it's going to be windy and cooler than today with highs in the low to mid 60s, but still wind gusts up near 40 miles per hour. So here's a breakdown of the rain chances, highest through the night tonight, and then a little bit of a midday lull, and then some scattered showers are likely just after sunset. Some of those may linger into the early overnight hours. Overall threat for severe weather is low, but it is present. May see a few isolated thunderstorms with some damaging winds. Main concern is the threat for some heavy rainfall, and I'm not going to rule out a brief spin-up tornado if and only if we keep that line organized as it works its way into the valley, but chances for that are incredibly low. In terms of the flood threat, we're talking street and poor drainage flooding. Some small creeks and streams may be out of their banks, and there could be some flash flooding in a few isolated locations. Made it to 71 today, and so far we've picked up just about 3/10 of an inch of rain out there at the airport. 62 right now in Harrisburg, 65 in Lancaster. There's the cooler air, down to 51 now in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's the more seasonable cooler air building in on the backside of the storm. So you can see that intense heavy rainfall. Areas of Virginia under tornado watches and severe thunderstorm watches right now, but it's the pressure difference between the area of low pressure and incoming high pressure. Between that is where we're seeing those gusty winds, and that's why the winds will pick up through the night tonight and stay up through our Friday. So watch what happens here on the predictor. There's that line working its way into the valley. Worst of the weather will be between now and about 4 a.m. Still some showers will be out there first thing in the morning. A little bit of a midday lull, but it's still going to be windy out there, and then some showers will return through tomorrow evening. May see an isolated shower linger into very early on Saturday, but I do believe most of our Saturday is going to be dry, and we should start to see some sunshine towards the end of the day. So the weekend starts off dry, but it's not going to end that way. More showers are due in. May see some isolated thunderstorms late in the day on Sunday. Temperatures do rebound well above average. We're talking highs back into the mid to upper 70s for much of next week, with shower chances increasing late Wednesday and Thursday of the following week.
All right, Ethan, thanks. Sports is next.